In today's video, I'm going to give you a strategy you can use if your e-commerce Facebook ads are suffering in the wake of iOS 14. I'm Daryl and I run the things over at bigflare.com. I've been helping e-commerce businesses to scale with paid traffic for over a decade now. The strategy I'm going to describe to you today is something we've used for clients who were previously spending 6 figures per month on Facebook ads, and then they saw it all come crashing down. The strategy itself is easy to sum up in one sentence. However, that one sentence won't teach you much about how to actually implement it. So after I tell you what the strat is, I'm going to dive into some details about budgets, timelines, landing pages, and more. So what is my one sentence strategy that I recommend you look into? Quickly test YouTube ads, scale if signs of life. That's right, it's that simple. I'm not going to go through Facebook ads itself and how to deal with the changes in your campaigns there. We could talk about that for hours. Instead, what I am saying here is that iOS 14 was a wake-up call for many e-commerce advertisers who were solely reliant on Facebook ads for driving their top-of-funnel awareness traffic. I don't think Facebook ads will ever quite be the same again, and so I think a viable solution is to do something you probably always knew you should do: diversify off of Facebook ads. Google Ads search and shopping are great for producing high return on ad spend. Perhaps you are already doing Google Ads. The issue though is that Google Ads is bottom of funnel traffic, and while it has a great conversion rate, the scalability is limited. You won't be able to hit the same scale you once had with Facebook ads. So you need a top of funnel channel to drive awareness if you want to successfully spend the big bucks on paid traffic. And right now it's a great time to get into YouTube ads. What I'll describe to you now is the quickest and easiest way you can take your existing Facebook ads collateral and test to see if YouTube ads could work for you. Now let's talk for a moment about what video and landing page to use for a quick test on YouTube ads. On the landing page side of things, generally speaking, you can actually use exactly the same landing page that was working for you previously on Facebook. There is no need to reinvent the wheel here. When you were building up your Facebook ads, along the way you figured out a landing page that was able to convert that traffic. YouTube ads traffic and Facebook ads traffic are the same kind of traffic. They are both top of funnel awareness traffic. If your landing page was previously converting top of funnel traffic from Facebook, well, it's going to be the same kind of traffic from YouTube ads, so this same landing page can convert traffic from there too. As for the videos to use, this is another area where the money you spent on Facebook ads and the learnings you made there can be leveraged for your YouTube ads. Most e-commerce advertisers on Facebook ads have video ads that were successful there. So what you do with your videos for YouTube ads is to simply reuse those same videos. Now, there are a few options here on those videos, and you need to pick the best option that suits you. Option 1 is to create new videos for YouTube ads, and as you create those videos, build in all the learnings you made about video creative from Facebook ads. For example, if your organic skincare brand was successful with video review style videos on Facebook, then create similar video review style ads for YouTube. Option 1 is the most time and budget consuming option, but if done right, positions you for the highest chance of success. Option 2 is to reuse the exact video creative that was working for you on Facebook, but tweak it a bit for YouTube ads. For example, most videos on Facebook will have text on screen, because with Facebook, you have to assume the viewer will watch the video without sound. On YouTube, however, the assumption is the opposite way around. People usually watch YouTube with sound on. So one quick and easy customization you can do is to take the text off the screen and instead add a voiceover. Option 2 is much quicker and cheaper to implement than option 1. Option 3 would be to just reuse the same videos from Facebook without making any tweaks or changes to them at all. This is, of course, the quickest and easiest option. This option is for those who just want to do a really quick test on YouTube ads to see if there's any potential there at all, and you don't have any time or capacity right now to even tweak those videos. If any of your videos show signs of life, then it would be time to go to either option 1 or 2 to improve your results further. I recommend you take all your best videos from Facebook ads, ideally 5 or more of them, and then spend around 1K to 2K per video over the course of 1 to 2 months to test for those signs of life. Now, what are signs of life when it comes to YouTube ads? I would say that if after your initial testing period, any of those videos is doing a 0.5 ROAS or above, that's 50% or above on the ROAS, that's actually a really good sign of life. Remember, this was just a quick test to establish if YouTube ads is viable for you. If the videos and landing page you grabbed from your Facebook ads campaign can perform at this level in the initial testing phase, then with some optimization and time, you can definitely get that ROAS up to a respectable performance. Now note that in YouTube ads, a respectable performance is a ROAS of around 1 to 2x. Yep, I know that probably sounds lower than what you traditionally aim for, but the thing with YouTube ads is that they drive so much value that you don't see when you just look at that ROAS number. When you scale YouTube ads, they feed into more conversions in pretty much all of your other marketing channels. People see those ads on YouTube, and while they don't necessarily click and convert on the spot, they become much more likely to search your brand later and or convert on one of your other marketing channels. So what you want to do is to look for ROASs of 0.5 and up to begin with. Then work on targeting, bidding, creative, and landing pages to get that up to 1x and above. When you are above 1x ROAS, then scale up your YouTube ads budgets and then watch all your marketing channels. Look at the total ROAS of all your paid traffic channels together and ensure that it stays above your target ROAS as you scale up your YouTube ads spend. The way I see YouTube ads when compared to something like shopping ads is that YouTube ads is a high risk, high reward kind of play. I don't want to mislead you, so let me tell you this very plainly. Most new campaigns on YouTube ads do not work out. However, for the ones that do work out, the rewards are huge. We've scaled e-commerce YouTube ad campaigns to $250,000 in spend at ROASs above 2x, and you might be able to do the same. You'll never know unless you test. Don't think of YouTube ads as a magic silver bullet that will definitely work. Instead, test small at first and look for those 0.5x ROAS signs of life. Then, and only then, invest more money and time to see if you can scale up that ROAS and then scale up the ad spend after that. Now, if you're interested in having an expert just run all this testing for you, feel free to reach out to me for a chat using the link in the pinned comment below. Helping e-commerce businesses diversify their paid traffic and explore new top-of-funnel sources is something I love to do, so please feel free to slide into my Google Calendar using the link below.